about money. You're not helping Karen by saving 17 other Karens. You need to save the people who are actually the problems of the world, the old me. Those are the people who need saving, and those are the materialistic people. So you need to show those people there's a new route to make money, building your personal brand, teaching people how to really gain control of their life, you know?
So you help the materialistic people by giving them more materialism?
No, to teach them how to do it without committing crimes.
Yeah,
Fat boy,
but if
shut
they
up.
weren't, if they weren't
it's Myron's turn.
focused
If
on
that was a
materialism,
good
why would they
point,
be
then
focusing
idiot
on
had to
crime?
jump in.
Okay, it's Myron's
Just
turn.
please get this guy a
Well, how
life-size
can,
mirror.
why is
that
it
he
you can
look
take
at.
shots, but if I respond, you get that upset?
Because look at you.
You look at
shouldn't
you.
even be speaking.
You got veins sticking out of your forehead.
That's called a low
You got,
body
and then we
fat.
can see them because you're bald as can
called
fucking
low.
be. You're tatted from head to toe. You've been
okay.
raped in prison. Why talk
Okay,
shit?
well, that's
Why
just
not have a
stupid.
debate?
But dude, why are you talking about rape, bro? No one said
Well, you
anything
said
sexual.
you were on the floor and some guy gave you a message.
Okay.
right.
Okay.
All
Come on, man.
You fat little faggot, bro. Seriously. Like,
All right.
should I just smack the dude in front of everyone just
No,
for
no,
the
no,
whole
no, 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 no.
Because he wouldn't do shit.
All right.
This is the thing about life.
No.
You shouldn't talk shit. You shouldn't back
No.
up. You shouldn't. In all reality, if you ain't willing to do something about it,
If you guys, how about
shouldn't
this?
say
How
it.
about this? How about this?
I won't even address the guy one more time.
We can
I
have.
won't address him.
If you guys want to go back and forth, what we could do is instead of name calling, we can have a civil debate on materialism. If you guys want, I think the audience would enjoy that more.
Yeah.
I
And you guys
made
can
my point.
you know,
I was just saying my point without even
you know,
bringing him into it.
If you guys want to have that discussion, I'd be happy to facilitate it. I mean, it's kind of an impromptu thing,
There's
but
no
we can do
point.
it.
Why would I want to make a point to some loser like that? That's not anyone I would make a point to.
So-
My people don't look
So
like
you,
that.
you can't debate your worldview?
Dude, look at you, dude.
Yeah,
You don't
what
even
does it have
fit
to do with
the-
your worldview?
You don't even fit the world standard of what I even believe in.
Yeah,
bro.
but this is
Like-
why you pit your worldviews against
Dude,
other
you're
people.
a bag of trash,
Dude, you
bro.
just keep talking shit, but you can't. You literally can't defend your own ideals.
Dude, you haven't even seen my content, what I've done, bro.
Well,
I've done
that- you literally can't defend your own ideals.
trash,
Dude, you
bro.
just
I wanted to see the audience for a second. Yeah, they pretty much all look like they would side with the other guy, but apparently, according to Andrew, he did a stream after this last night. Apparently, a lot of these people walked up to him and, like, shook his hand and was like, hey, thanks for standing up for, you know, the right ideals.
keep talking shit, but you can't. You literally can't defend your own ideals.
Dude, you haven't even seen my content, what I've done, bro.
Well,
I've done a
that's
lot
why
more
we
than you
can
imagine.
have the debate right now.
Okay, so no more arguments. We can't have any more arguments.
Okay, no more. Okay, you guys should run the place. No more F-bomb, no more arguments. We
Can't
want it
say
to go
the
on.
F-bomb is the big one.
Yeah,
so
thank
we
you.
gotta,
No more
chill with that.
F-bomb.
Yeah, Wes.
We gotta
let's,
chill with that.
Yeah, keep it clean, man.
Yeah, we're not. If we're in Fresh Fit Studio, hey, I'd be like, all
Yeah,
right, you know what I mean? But
now,
you know,
But you guys have seen my content, right? So
Yeah,
you knew
yeah.
I would probably drop 97,000 F-bombs. I actually posted something on my page the other day. It was a 2-minute video of 159 F-bombs on one podcast. So maybe don't invite me if that's a problem.
well, I don't think it's that. It's the word that rhymes with maggot.
Oh, yeah,
That one.
that's the
it's my
best
favorite
one.
word too. I know it's my favorite word
Don't
too.
you love that word?
It's my favorite
I
word.
love it.
I say it all the
Especially
time
when it
too, and they
fits.
know. They know.
Seriously, no offense to ESTPs. What is it with ESTPs and calling NTs that? It's like if you're a smart guy at all, that's their favorite word for you.
But
Where I come from, that's not even a bad word. That's like means.
So, at one point, they're asked what's their morning routine, and Andrew comes along, and again he contradicts everyone. You know, his morning routine's way different than everyone else's. He's basically like, I play video games with my kids, but then the entire day I just read. And he's saying this is what I think is wrong with the world is there's too many illiterate people, too many people who don't read well and don't read enough. He's basically saying he reads all day. So this is how you know he's an NT, okay? There's no such thing. I tell you, there's no such thing as a sensing type that's going to read all day, that's going to read nonfiction all day, you know, that's going to just study all day. They're not going to see the point of that, unless it's for their job or something, but... So, acquisition of knowledge is incredibly important to NTs. When I was a kid, actually, between like maybe 17 and 23 or something like that, I actually had an obsession with knowledge acquisition. I would go to Barnes and Noble every day and just spend hours. I'd go through and I'd grab like 10 different books. I'd read like one or two of them for the next 8 hours. And I would flip through them and just absorb as much knowledge as I possibly could. My goal was literally to be the most intelligent person in the world. Obviously, that didn't happen. Otherwise, I'd be like famous or something. But, you know, this is like, knowledge is incredibly important to an NT. It's one of the ways you spot an NT as well, too, is their house will be just lined with books all over the place. Scientific journals. And the type of book matters, too. It's not going to be fiction. That'll be an NF. That's a pretty good indication of an NF, not surefire, but if they have a lot of fiction books. But an NT is going to have a lot of scientific journals. They're going to have a lot of textbooks, dictionaries, word root books. I love word root books.
Something else.
I agree. But yeah, so my schedule, guys, it's a little weird. So I wake up, right? It could be somewhere late morning, afternoon, and you guys will see here why it's so late in a second. I'll typically wake up, and the first thing I do is I deal with my real estate. As you guys know, I have 20 real estate properties, almost 50.
I think I'll just show that to you. Right here. I just right.
In the morning, don't make any excuses. Get it done. It's out of the way. Even if it's 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour, that's my routine.
All right. Andrew?
Yeah, so I start off by playing video games with my kids. That's the first thing I start off by doing. And then basically the rest of the day I read books. I read more, and then I read more on top of that. And that's, for me, what I've seen inside of the United States, that most people are illiterate. Because they're illiterate, they can't actually train themselves how to do any of this type of stuff. They don't even know how to read. And they don't know history. They don't know anything. If you were even trying to be materially well off and wealthy.
Yes, I'm eating a TV dinner. I'm lazy today.
Still literacy and being able to understand what it is that you're reading and having a good basis for history, I think, is a necessity for even material success. So I would recommend that you read. More than anything, that you read. And it's something that I notice a lot of people can't do.
All right. Wes?
You guys, Jesus, fuck. Okay.
Get up and buy that watch and then make $1 million.
Okay, shut this fat faggot up real quick.
Okay.
We weren't gonna. I wasn't even gonna go
We're
in
on Rumble
fat
now.
boy, but check it out.
We're definitely
You
on Rumble
guys,
now.
we don't have an education issue. We have an application issue. Everything is very easy to do. You have to sit down in the morning. Your conscience is the authentic voice of God. If you look in the mirror and you got tits like Fat Boy, then in the mirror your conscience is telling you, God damn, you should probably do something about that and maybe not read your 19th fucking book. So as you wake up, your conscience is telling you to make a move to do something. When you guys wake up tomorrow, what will it be? Maybe drop the drink. Maybe go work out. Maybe be better to the people around you. I mean, I've helped and saved more lives than most people could ever fathom, literally. From a very simple process, because prison has a way of programming that makes you mentally strong. And when you look at a man, if he possesses a fucking frame like that, he's so goddamn mentally weak and lies to himself so fucking much, he needs to prescribe to my way of thinking that love ain't lies. It's not. And no man could look himself in the mirror and say he's proud of that shit. So, I mean, the whole point is to really listen to your conscience and have it guide you to the areas that you need to change. I've been getting up at 2:45 for 16 years. I got up at 2:45 for 16 years straight, have never missed, because I knew I had to be mentally strong to be the leader I needed to be when I came out. So I came out and I showed everyone what worked for me in prison to get through my hardest days, the hardest fucking days of my life. I started my time at 25 years old and got out at 35. There was a million thoughts that went through my mind that there's no fucking way I'm going to be successful again. But I didn't care about that. I really just fought through all the pain of what I knew I could be, what I knew I could do, and I really listened to what I had to be. So I was drawn to creating this individual that I admire. And regardless of, look it, if that's what he admires, good. I want you guys to do this and know this is your purpose, to create the man you admire in every way and give that person to the world. So if you create the individual that you unbiasedly admire, you can step in the mirror and say men are supposed to wear bras. If that's what you really believe, then you can do that. But I believe that the man I admire is who's standing in front of you. Someone who's ripped, someone who's rich, and someone who has rare habits that built them into a real leader in a world full of fucking pussies who are so mentally weak, they just side with themselves all day instead of what would really benefit themselves. No video games benefit fucking kids. But anyways, you guys, if that's who you admire, who's looking at you in the mirror, run with that. But if you step in the mirror and your heart, which is God speaking to you, tells you to make changes, make them.
Well
and that's
said.
it. That's what I want you to do. Like, your conscience is the authentic voice of God. And I teach everyone about conscience congruency, living in congruence with your conscience. And that means that everything you're being called to do, no matter how difficult it is, you do it. That's it. So what the fuck changes do you have to make? You got to make them.
Carlos?
So every day I wake up and my first my first goal is to just
I mean, and I just try to help as many people as I can. That's my goal. That's all I be.
I like that. I like that. You live day by day, bro. People just fucking. Oh, what are you gonna do in 5 years, motherfucker? I just wish I wake up tomorrow. You know.
I got $55,000 worth of recurring revenue that I make every day if I sit on my fucking thumb and just sit on my ass and fucking play with my balls playing video games. I make $55,000 a day no matter what the fuck I do. Oh wait, I wasn't supposed to say F-bomb anymore. So no matter what, 55 grand a day. But I still get up to show everyone how to live. I still get up to help everyone. I still make a gang of content every day. Because I remember when I was that dude on the prison cell floor and I needed a message to get my ass up. I needed something to motivate me. And the thing was is the people who need help, that really need help, are the old me. The dude who will smoke you for some rims on his car. The dude who will seriously take your life to get the stuff he wants. That's the person who needs to relate to someone like me. You don't need to circle jerk a bunch of woke folks who are like, it's not about money. You're not helping Karen by saving 17 other Karens. You need to save the people who are actually the problems of the world, the old me. Those are the people who need saving. And those are the materialistic people. So you need to show those people there's a new
I already
route
saw that.
to make money, building your personal brand, teaching people how to really gain control of their life, you know?
So you help the materialistic people by giving them more materialism.
This big guy talks right here. I wonder if there's anything juicy there.
Most part is with a schedule.
Load. What the heck? Yes, I am experiencing interruptions. I don't know why, though. Oh, boy. Let's see here. Reload. We're at 1823.
Have a written plan down either in a notebook or a dry erase board you can see daily. So when you wake up, all right, am I on point or am I off point? Because you might get somebody saying to you, oh, bro, let's go drink at a bar with some friends. But are you hitting your goals? No. So why are you saying yes to that? You got to say no. So that's why I wake up every morning.
Open it up for Q&A as well, guys.
Yes.
It wouldn't be Fresh Fit if we didn't give y'all a Q&A and answer some questions.
Super Chats.
The thing
Whether
I like
it's
most about
girls or
Fresh and
whatever
Fit
it
is
may.
the back and forth and the craziness. That's what I like most. I remember they had my assistant on one time. I'm like, what the hell? How'd she make it on there?
Wait, who?
Yeah, that girl. what is she white?
Paula, yeah.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, whether it's girls making money, whatever, we got a diverse panel, guys. You know, you'll be able to ask a multitude of different questions. If we don't know the answer, someone on the panel definitely will. We can read some of the chats. Bills, you in the back there, or do they hog tie you and tell you that the show's done?
I don't want to help you, so you just build your shit on YouTube.
Sorry, I'm
Instagram
trying
is
to
gonna
find
follow up.
another juicy spot.
Set.
No. Funny, I never have this happen like ever. And it happens right when I'm recording. Like seriously, come on. It must be because I'm recording. Damn it.
Okay. So I was in prison. You know, you say what you want about prison, but I saw Instagram for the first time and I was like, this is powerful. So with the burner cell phone in prison, I started posting black and white photos every day. I would have someone sit on the phone, charge it. When the cops would walk, I'd make sure I had my post written out, the hashtags I was going to use when we thought those did something. Then I would get my picture up, my post.
I'd probably be the last person to ask about this, so I can only tell you what I've seen. And it seems like they're both right. If everything kind of expands off of YouTube as far as marketing goes. But one thing I didn't hear mentioned too much is clips. Clips seem to be the way of the future. I mean, viral clips, people have very, very short attention spans. And it seems like if you have viral clips and you make viral clips, you'll grow like crazy. People will find you the easiest way through that. Most of these creators that I see are red pillars in this space. They're able to go viral and get their message out there due to clips, specifically focusing on kind of the high impact clips. So that's the only thing that I would add, but they're both right. I mean, YouTube's where it's at for growing any type of brand. I mean, every company uses it, every individual uses it. I'd say that that's where it's at.
Nothing more.
That's a very good point. Clips and, for example, shorts and reels. That's how you grow rapidly. So good point, Andrew.
Yeah, I agree with everybody on so far. I think one thing added is being able to tell a story, and usually a quick way to do that is make sure there's a person attached to the product. If the person is the product, which in a lot of cases we are the product, authenticity is key in this fast-paced, small bit world we're in. If someone sees someone authentically believing and saying what they're saying, and they hold firm on it, it's very attractive. It's almost you almost can't say no to it. So authenticity is, I think, the key thing.
I agree with that a lot. I have to give him props on that because that's the truest thing right there. Right there, what he said.
See, we can all be friends here.
No, authenticity is the highest frequency. So, I mean, that go off of what he said, but what we said, too, that's massive.
Brotherhood, I like that.
I also
I give props when due. It's not tips.
I also agree, and also you got to understand that everyone is saying, well, why am I going to be a fitness coach or online coach? There's already like so many people killing it. Like, who's going to listen to me, right? Well, there's only one thing that is going to be different to every human being, and that's your story. And people are not telling the story. That's why I tell my story again and again and again and every day. And this motherfucker say, oh, you said that yesterday. I'm saying, that's not for you. That's for the new one. So you got to tell your story, whatever is your story. Everyone has a different story, and everyone's going to feel identified with who you are. Obviously here, like, check us out. Like, we're pretty different, and we all up here. So I'm sure you guys going to feel identified with someone more than another one. And at the end of the day, everyone's going to go towards that person that feel more connected to. So you got to tell your story. That's very important.
Can I just add something to that? Repetition, you're saying? It's something that the creator doesn't really feel like doing, but it makes all the difference for the
That's
person,
because
right?
that's because people that don't know shit, don't have money, and don't have a social presence. They criticize that. Oh, you already said that. I'm like, yeah. Like, you go to the gym every day and you do the same shit. Every day you do the same shit. I do the same thing every day. Every day, same thing. And actually, when I was broke, I used to train twice a day, wake up at 4 a.m., work 3 jobs. And that's what got me out of the system, the matrix. I became a millionaire, and I stopped doing that. I started partying, started doing drugs, and that's why I fucked everything up. And then I did that back again with this motherfucker. I saw him, no drugs, nothing. I'm like, holy shit. Started doing it again, and like, bro, I bring from like normal, like, you know, I was making good. I had a Hurricane, you know, I had a Lambo, but, you know, that's it. But now it's just another level, bro. You know, like that, I have this in my wrist. Like, it's just like another level, not only like monetary. It's like right now, I connect with you guys in the sense of Jesus. I have it tied here, literally. Every day I want to be close to God and Jesus, and that gives me peace. But it's a repetition. You got to do that every day. You got to, you know, read every day, you know, reflect every day. It's a process. If you take out the process of your life, you don't have nothing, bro.
So I have to fully agree with what you guys are saying. But in terms of what I think is the most important thing, it's live streaming, but it's live streaming on YouTube in order to find your voice. Because there's a lot of time you may not, you may like talk and everything like that, and you're stuttering or you're stumbling or you don't really got your thoughts put out. Because I've met tons of guys. I can only speak in the crypto space, but I've met tons of crypto guys who sound really smart in a recorded video, and I talk to them in person and they're fucking retarded, right? But not even just that, just the repetition of actually just going live and actually talking to people and knowing what you're saying and people understanding who you are. But I want to give you guys a big tip. What you guys are doing right now is exactly what you guys should be doing here at the live events, because a lot of people ask me all the time, I want to break into an industry. How do I do it? I've been DMing people and no one's fucking answering you, right?
Sorry, I actually was learning a little bit there, so I wanted to find something juicy though. Got to be something. We will find something. Well, you guys hate my content anyway, so I'll just do whatever the hell I want. 0 likes. Like, what's wrong with you people? Here's a short one. I don't know what's going on, though.
But anybody who tries to give you advice that you don't want to be in their position, tell them to kick rocks. Don't listen to them. You don't have to. I didn't, and I'm past all these motherfuckers by far. Straight up. We got dollar signs and number amounts. I need to see monetary results.
Oh, I already showed you this.
Veins, gains.
Might as well watch it again.
I need to see stacks. Show me your bitch. Show me your whip. Show me that you ain't got tits and I got your back. Mic drop.
He's so vain.
Okay, Wes. Andrew.
Yeah, appreciate everybody coming out tonight. We managed to bring some blood sports, even though we weren't trying to bring blood sports, but we still managed to bring it a little bit. So
milk squirts, not blood sports.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. You were
Lactation.
You were kind of spurging pretty hard.
Lactation.
Kind of spurging pretty hard. You're still spurging.
We got to move forward, guys.
Still spurging, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks for everyone.
Damn, no
coming
matter
out.
where
Thanks,
I go.
Mark, and everybody having me on. Again, you could follow my 5th account on
There's like,
Instagram.
no matter
Rebuilding,
where
made
I
by-
go, I put my picture in the screen. It's in the way.
Yeah. Guy. Yep. All right, guys, we got a full panel today. If you're here today, you can become a better person, right? Who is here from the U.S. right now in the audience? Raise your hand real quick. Wow. Who's not from the U.S.? Okay.
A couple guys.
You came from, where'd you come from, bro? Where?
London?
Colombia. Man's came far. Man's not hot.
Oh, shit.
There you go. There you go.
Best woman.
You think so?
Hell yeah. Colombians? Come on, man.
Oh, Colombians.
Colombians.
Okay, there you go, there you go. So, guys, we'll start this off with a question for the panel. I think it's helped you guys a lot. How do you define success? And we'll start with Biame Kevo.
How did I find success?
How do you define success? What does that mean for you?
Success is, being free, being able to do what I want to do every day when I wake up.
For you?
Yeah, same thing. Being able to do what you want, when you want, and with whom you want, whenever you want to do it. Because a lot of people don't have that level of freedom in the world, so I agree 100%.
Yados?
To be honest, it's working in what you love, because you got to wake up and love your life. Just create that, that life you just want to live every day. You don't want to stop, Sometimes I don't want to sleep and I want to wake up earlier. Just because I live the life I want to live. I also with my wife, like I'm married but not trapped. It's not like I hide shit. It's everything is up front. Like I don't hide anything and I show everything. So,
blessed man.
Okay.
You guys got a
And
monologue.
my definition of success is across the board. If you're not ripped, if you're not rich, if you ain't rare, if you don't stand out, if you ain't across the board successful, it doesn't mean fucking shit to me. If you got straight tits and you're in your Rolls Royce, you look like a fucking clown to me. I'm just laughing at your dumb fucking ass. But this is the whole fucking point. You have a weakness. Change it, motherfucker. How the fuck are you going to lead people if you don't realize your weakness is their way out? They're not going to listen to you. You're sitting there possessing shit that they don't want to have. So, I mean, this is what people say. Oh, it's not about the money. It's about family, Wes. It's about this, about that. Motherfucker, when you're making money, it's about the money. When it's family, it's about family. When you're at the gym, it's about muscle. Whatever you're doing, it's about that. There's no black and white life. It's the gray area. You have to be good at everything. That's the goal, to really excel in every area. I roll in most rooms with successful entrepreneurs, and it's pathetic. They'll have like a before and after picture of their fitness shit, and their after picture looks like their before pic. And I'm like, motherfucker, you're not embarrassed of this shit? Like, you have enough money, and that's what you put out. You're that big of a pussy. Like,
basically, his whole point is, his whole stance is vanity's everything, basically. If you don't care as much about the way you look as I do, you don't care about your bicep vein as much as I do, and, you know, and making sure you're 5% body fat year round, and you inject your ass full of roids every morning. Dude, I'm surprised this guy's not sitting on an angle. Sitting on an angle from all the freaking roids in his ass cheek.
I just can't get behind anything that's not done at a high level. So
I can't get behind anything that's not based on steroids. Steroids and hookers and weights.
One thing off the board first, then the next thing, then the next thing. Jados is ripped, rich, and rare. I mean, the whole thing. What's rare mean to me? It means no vices. It means no drugs, no alcohol, no bullshit. You don't have to hide behind nothing. I mean, what's rich? I mean, you get to do what the fuck you want. I don't need you to be a billionaire to say you're rich, or other people, they'll see that even I rent my place. It's $95,000 a month. But they're like, you rent your place. It's like, you dumb motherfucker. You don't understand how to even operate at my level. People don't buy a $24 million house. They buy $24 million worth of properties that would bring them more money. You don't dump all that into that fucking liability and live in some $24 million pad you bought, stupid. Fucking make investments and you bring it back to this. But everybody thinks they know some shit. And if you don't have the results that I want...
I'm going to take a break. I'm going to come right back to this, but I just found something on Twitter that Andrew actually shared. I'm going to see what it is here.
I can tell by your speaking.
Hold on.
Listen how reactive you are if someone says...
Holy shit.
Your fucking mom bought you that. Your aunt bought you that. For fucking Thanksgiving dinner. It's like Oshkosh Bagosh or some shit. Jesus Christ. Dude, any of you guys who fucking... Holy shit. If those are meant to you guys... God forbid you say watches are not important to this guy. No, it's the thing about materialism. You worship it, dude. You worship it. These guys must have grown up with money. Bro, you worship material.
I don't know if you can hear him or not. He's like... He said, God forbid you say watches aren't important to this guy. I mean, it's true. It's so materialistic. It was ridiculous.
Worship materialism.
I mean, does anyone take that? What's crazy to me is how popular the guy is. I've never seen him before, but obviously he has some sort of following. But like, there's actually people who watch this guy and think, wow, yeah, that's what I want to be. That's crazy to me. Why would you want to be someone who don't most people learn when they're like 12 years old that materialism is like, it's like futile? Like you can the happiness you get from material doesn't last very long. Doesn't everyone learn that at some point? I mean, you will see that though. You'll see that dynamic between SPs and NTs. NTs tend to be the least materialistic. They tend to be the most in their heads. So, because what's valuable to an NT is not in the world. That's why. So, what's valuable to an NT is in their internal world. Concepts, ideas.
You worship. I can tell by your speaking. Listen how reactive you are if someone says, say you can't deal with it. You can't deal with it. Why would I shake my arms on a man? What the fuck is wrong with you? Shave your body! Aren't you a man? This guy, dude.
The big dude's literally like, shave your arms. It's like, what kind of man shaves his arms? I mean, yeah, if you're bodybuilding, sure, but
Okay, let's let Miguel finish this real quick.
Let's post these guys. Hey, post these guys women back. I want to see these guys women. Put these trolls back. Women are not objects.
I want to see your women. I want to see how good looking your women are, because that's really important. Like, dude, I swear, man. I'm not trying to say all SPs are this way, obviously not, but I mean, the really freaking bad ones.
Some area, I can't fucking listen to you. So most people, I won't listen to them. What are they going to tell me? Some motherfucker comes up to me at the gym and he's like, hey, you should do your push-ups like this. And I say, why? So I can look like you, motherfucker? And the guy's like, oh, no, but like, it looks like you're going to hurt your... Shut the fuck up, dude. I'm end up with your chest if I do that shit. Why would I want that? Or these motherfuckers go in my comments and I'll say some shit on purpose. I'm like, rent or buy. And if you ain't at the level to even do either of these, shut the fuck up and don't even participate.
Dude, is this guy for real? I'm starting to think it's an act. Is it even possible to be this vain and materialistic?
They just get mad. It's like...
It's so stupid.
You don't get to have an opinion if it's not an option for you. You don't get to say my chick's BBL and her fake tits aren't for you. You couldn't get her, you dumb motherfucker. You got a goddamn 3. And that's the worst thing about these motherfuckers. They try to give you relationship advice. Motherfucker, you got a borderline Miami 2. That's like a fucking Mississippi 6. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Literally everything is about appearances and material. It's just so like, I don't even know the word to describe it. It's just so shallow and like, this guy has no idea what really matters in life. You know, like, for some reason at his age, he hasn't figured it out.
Don't give me relationship advice to my 10 when you got a 2, motherfucker. Shut up. But this whole thing, people don't think I'm going to put the measuring stick to their motherfucking face. They better just watch what they say around a motherfucker who's beating them in every area. And if someone is beating you, just ask them. Just be humble. Like, your bitch is better than mine. How'd you get her? That car's way more than mine. How'd you do it? You make more than me. What's up? Like, just fucking ask. And that's the thing. People aren't humble enough to ask. That's my shit. It's got to be across the board. You better have a bad bitch. You better be ripped. You better fucking be rolling some sick shit. That's what I like. I grew up hustling. There has to be rims on my goddamn Phantom. Go out front. That ain't normal Phantom. That's a Mansory Phantom. I don't have the normal shit. Fuck that. Chicks got upgrades. Done.
Well said, Wes. God damn, with the fire. Shit.
I've been watching Goldie's content. That's the reason. I've been watching Goldie's content. He be getting me in trouble.
When's this guy gonna shut
like
up?
His content. She's like, he's making too much sense.
Shout out to Goldie. All right, what about you?
Supposed to follow that up?
It's tough, right?
Get him.
It's
Well,
tough.
hey, what you guys were saying earlier, I need to know what the fuck you said in English.
Okay, so my definition of success.
I already showed you that. I hope there's like a juicy...
Successful mantra of a man who tells you he's reformed from prison. Understand why they might have
showed
gone
you
there
all
to
this,
begin
so-
with. And
take
yes,
it away.
Find something else.
I do think
Real things and flash it around, but it's vacant. It's spiritually vacant.
The craziest thing is, if you looked at the people who are supposedly materialistic,
I want to see him...
we've helped.
Case it's God, the Christian God, and so line with some acting on.
How you, brother?
All right, nice.
Crazy.
Sounds like they have a back and forth, so I'll let
Being
this...
successful is effectively acting on your intentions.
Oh, no. I don't know why this keeps happening. Like, I literally never have this happen, and now it's happening when I'm recording. Damn you.
And I think I agree with Andrew that your intentions must align with something bigger than yourself. In my case, it's God, the Christian God. And so success to me is fulfilling on your intentions, but maintaining your ethical standards. And if you're doing that as a Christian, you are, in fact, procreating.
Oh.
And if you're not, you're doing something that fills in that gap that's equally effective to contributing to a moral society. And I think if you're not contributing to a moral society and you're only contributing to a consumerist society, a materialistic society, That's the only thing you're going to worship. And tons of people worship material things and flash it around, but it's vacant. It's spiritually vacant.
The craziest thing is, if you looked at the people who are supposedly materialistic, we've helped more people than these guys who claim.
Why is
to
helping? What is? Why
We've
is helping?
actually
Wait.
changed more
Why is
lives.
helping important to you?
I mean, because I know what it's like to be at the bottom.
So okay. So, are you helping someone if you give them an expensive watch?
Why do you think we just do that? You must not know who you're talking
I asked you a
to.
question. You didn't answer it.
I give them the habits to build themselves.
What did
into
I ask
something.
you though?
Said, am I helping them if I give them an expensive watch? I give them habits, a mindset.
So the
I
answer
teach
is
them
no.
how to operate.
So if you give them,
But you guys are assuming we're
Just
only
answer-
doing
no,
stuff
no.
about materialism.
Can a man answer a direct question?
Jesus Christ. These Karens
The answer
are tough
is
as
no.
fuck. Look at these fucking Karens.
Go ahead,
dude.
buddy.
How the fuck did these guys even get up here? Why would you bring me here with people like
You didn't
this?
answer the question.
Dude, fucking shit.
We got different of opinion here. Okay, go ahead.
He's
Miguel.
doing pretty well too. Andrew's buddy.
This is why they split it like this. I'm sorry you got put over there.
No, I know,
you don't really fit over there. We need some other little fucking lame douche over there.
Oh man.
I'll
Come
still
on,
answer
man.
the question. Is giving
Would-
someone an
would you-
expensive watch?
Would any of you guys really hang out with these guys?
This is not an argument.
Like, Jesus Christ.
They're skilled. They're
Fuck
skilled at
you.
some things.
Whoever fucking said
Hang
that.
on. That bass
Kick
guy
you
right
in your
there just said,
fucking
hell
face,
yes,
little
shut up.
faggot.
That's fucking hilarious. You're awesome.
Go ahead, man. Sorry.
The whole crowd says, yeah, we'd hang out with them.
Different guys on the
this is
panel.
why most people don't invite me
Guys,
places.
guys. Different guys
Yeah,
on
we
the panel
can tell.
have different skill sets and different things that
Dude
they bring
reminds me of Nappa from DBZ.
to the table.
We could tell his tits are all jiggling. He's got like a half a fucking jelly donut.
Hey,
on
bro,
one.
your toupee, it's still back there in the back. Go get it.
I shaved my head, you little faggot.
Are you
Shut
sure
the
they?
fuck up.
Are you sure you
Okay,
shave your
okay,
head?
okay,
or?
okay. We got
All right. Go ahead, Miguel.
We're on Rumble, right?
Yeah.
We're on YouTube too.
Oh, well, fuck it.
We do it live.
We're not on my channel.
Live, baby.
We do it live.
Bro, George Michael wants his pants back.
Dude, God damn, look at whose shirt is that? Dude, your fucking mom bought you that. Your aunt bought you that for fucking Thanksgiving dinner. That's like Oshkosh
I don't know
Bagosh
why you guys hate my last video. This is great entertainment.
or some shit, bro.
Welcome to the
Christ.
roast session today.
Dude, any of you guys who fucking,
I feel like I'm
holy
in the locker
shit.
room.
If those are men to you guys,
God
go fucking
forbid,
kill
God
yourself.
forbid you say watches are not important to this guy.
No, it's the thing about materialism. You
worship
these
it,
guys,
dude. You
these
worship
guys
it.
must have grown up with money.
Bro,
the
you
people who didn't
worship
grow up with
material.
money chase money. The people who
Worship
didn't grow-
materialism.
Shut the fuck up.
You
don't
worship
know me,
it.
you fucking
I can tell.
lame.
I can tell by your speaking.
How the fuck do you think you
Listen
know me?
how reactive you are if someone
Shave
says,
your goddamn arms.
"See, you can't
bro.
deal with it. You can't deal with it." Why would I shave my arms? I'm the
Look
man.
at these pale
What the
fucks.
fuck
right
is
here.
wrong with you?
Okay.
Shave your body. Aren't you a man?
Look at this guy, dude.
Okay, let's let Miguel finish this real quick.
Let's post these guys.
Shave
chicks.
your pubes.
Hey, post these guys,
All right,
women
guys,
back
guys,
here.
guys.
I want to see these
guys.
women. Let's put these trolls back here.
Women are not objects
Hey,
in our
hey,
world because
guys,
we're not
guys,
materialists.
guys, relax.
I've never heard more
Relax.
lies in my life.
Relax.
This is one thing I don't like.
Wes,
It's
come on,
people
man.
who lie.
Wes.
You're crying.
Women are not objects. I haven't heard any more lies in my life. So what is he saying that women are objects, and that's a lie to say they're not?
Let's just
No.
move on.
We're
We're
gonna
gonna
continue.
move on.
I
We're
can
gonna
make
move
you
on.
cry if you want.
We're
little
gonna move
faggot.
on.
That's all
We're
you
gonna
got.
move on. We're gonna move on. We're gonna move
I
on.
could if you want.
We're gonna
No,
move
you all,
on.
that's all you got is threats. And
We're gonna
brute
move on,
strength.
guys. We're gonna
I'm
move
a great
on.
speaker.
We're gonna
That's
move on,
it.
guys. We're gonna move on.
At least
Okay,
I can
Miguel,
answer-
go ahead.
At least
Miguel.
I can answer a direct question.
Guys.
Oh my
We're gonna move
God,
on.
how
Go
did
ahead,
you
Miguel.
bring me here? I
Go.
thought this was
Go
like
ahead.
some real
Wes,
shit.
Wes, we gotta chill, man. We gotta chill.
I'll dip.
Wes,
I
go
don't
ahead.
give a fuck.
All right, what's success, right? Freeing the slaves. That's what it is. Mental slaves, man. That's what it is, man. And I got to agree with Wes. You got to help people out. Like, you can't, like, it's true. This whole thing, right?
That's not a good look. I agree with Wes.
I came from no money. Immigrant. Mexican.
I
Had
want
in
to see
trouble
more
with the bar,
juiciness.
You know, so shout out West.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right? But, you know, we've helped a lot of people. We made millionaires, and that's changed people's lives. That's helped people get fucking families, and now people have the time to fucking go to the gym, do everything. But it's about freeing your mind, and that's what
Looks
what
like
I'm
that's
proud of.
about it.
That's what I do.
Anyway, guys.
That's what Charlie.
So anyway, there's part 2. Have a good day, guys.